Hello, guys. Welcome back to this episode of the podcast. I'm joined by my friend here, Melissa. Thank you for making time out of your day. It's the same thing we just talked about. I said thank you already, but for your effect, in case this is the first episode, I'm doing this for your mental security.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you for the
Okay,
coffee.
so you like using the word, you said literal. You like using it.
I use the word literally to express exaggeration.
I fucking
It is
hate
complete. Is it a complete? Like, I am literally so upset right now, but I'm not that. I mean, not literally upset. It's just over exaggeration.
First off, you're not wrong for saying it now because they fucking added it to the
Did they?
Yeah.
They modified the definition.
so much because unfortunately, well, I mean, it's normal.
Our language is going to shit.
Yeah, it's being adjusted to how popular it is. That's how it's always been, and I guess that's fine. As a person of literature, I don't agree. No, but I don't like when people say literally, right?
Yeah.
Because the way I was taught is that you use the word literally when you need it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, not when you're trying to express like an emphasis on the emotion.
Yeah.
But to basically, I guess, differentiate the common
The
phrase.
realness of what is occurring.
When I say shit hit the fan,
Yeah.
right?
Literally, like, shit did not.
Exactly.
Unless you actually had
Yeah.
someone, like, throw shit at the fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then if you were saying, okay, so one good example is I was telling my wife we bought a new vacuum, and then I was like, that vacuum sucks. So, and then I followed it with literally. So that's perfect because
Dad joke.
right, it is a dad joke, but that's the way it's
Yeah.
intended to be, because otherwise people in a regular sense would not really know if, like, what do you mean it sucks? Like, it sucks because it's supposed to,
bad?
or is it bad because that's a
Yeah.
common phrase?
Yeah.
So you add that word to differentiate that. It's only for common phrases. So, like, again, when shit hit the fan, there was no literal shit hit the fan, so you don't need to use that word.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because it sounds a little. I think the reason people use it is because it
sounds fun.
It sounds fun. Easygoing. I think it's also I don't know, I don't want to be rude, but I'm always I always tend to lean on the more asshole side of things, and I've recognized that at least. But instinctively, especially in the beginning of my issue with the word, I've always kind of related the attempt to use it as an attempt of using a higher vocabulary. You know what I mean? Like, if I hear someone say that, it's like you're just trying to fucking sound smart.
Yes and no. I mean, smart is relative to everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had people that come up to me and say, "Wow, your vernacular is incredible. Like, you're so well spoken." But I've spoken to other people whose vocabulary is significantly better than mine. Like, I mean, just leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Like, it's all relative, but you definitely shouldn't judge people based on their limited vocabulary.
No,
like,
you're right.
Definitely should not.
You shouldn't do that, Victor,
Yeah.
you piece of shit. No, I know. No, but which is why I called myself out. I said, you know what? I know it's an asshole thing to do.
Yeah.
It was just something that I had a pet peeve with because I hated the way everyone used it.
I'm just see it from the at least they learned a new word.
Yeah, right. You're seeing the
The good, the better
optimism
side. Yeah, the
side.
optimism.
I'm being the pessimist in this fucking.
At least they learned a new word.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I think
They're just not using it right.
Yeah.
But they know how to spell it.
do you ever have a problem with your? Because I see you don't say or like a lot. You don't see. I haven't heard you even say it at all.
I actually
Worked
use it
on
a
that.
lot.
But have you ever worked on it?
Yes.
That's cool, dude. See, because I've worked on it too.
I've caught myself with it. I was working in a lab and I was in a conference call with corporate and I was talking to my vice president and I kept saying and like and like and like and
How did
it
you
was
realize?
like 3 or 4. I got called out on it.
Oh shit.
Like my
That's
senior
the worst way to realize it.
my mentor called me out and he was like, you can't, you're not giving the information the way that you should.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying it. Yeah, I catch myself doing it, but
That's good.
I actively work on not saying
that's
like.
good. At least you're aware of it.
Yeah. So whenever I'm speaking, so I've been trying to practice my Spanish lately. And I wanted
That's
to
good.
actually travel to Mexico City by myself, but my biggest concern was not being able to speak the language fluently. And I've been practicing with my best friend Spanish for a couple years already. And even in Spanish, the way that native Mexicans can tell whether you're Americanized or not Americanized is whether you use or in Spanish for that thought break.
Okay.
So
and they'll immediately realize.
Realize you're a traveler.
It's weird.
And you have to. I mean, whenever I'm doing like solo trips and stuff like that, I have to think of how I can immerse myself into their language so that I don't get recognized or spotted out too quickly. Like
yeah, no, especially
yeah.